This week's episode of Here For It Podcast is brought to you by... Imagine you just broke Beyonce's record for number of singles on a chart at the same time.
Yeah, the R&B singles or something.
And then boom! Your career starts spiraling out of control.
With those transphobic comments, and I'm not even talking to him right now for personal reasons. Well, how about you call him right now and fix whatever personal reason you bringing this to us?
And also stop defending his homophobia with y'all ignorance of words. If you have gay friends, gay allies, and things of that nature, how have you never heard the word queer?
Like that time I said tranny. I didn't know it was offensive. Tranny say it.
And also asking for education. So in this episode, we will definitely...
No, what's the word?
Education.
Oh, you're doing a spoof of what she said, but it's not really a spoof because
that's what the fuck she said. No, that was a quote. That wasn't a spoof. Education. And we're going to give you some education on this here episode of Here For It Podcast.
Oh my God.
I hope her album is titled The Miseducation of Cardi, because after all this, you have definitely showed us how ignorant you fucking are.
Oh, wow. My name is Ronald Matters. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters.
I am the Superman, TheeSupaman.
Wow.
AKA...
I'm still going off... She should title the album The Miseducation of Cardi, because Bodak Yellow only became popular off of... It was off somebody else. So if she names her album The Miseducation of Cardi, there will be another. And so it's like, well, Cardi, can you be original? But it was like, well, girl.
And her current single is Bartier Cardi. And she had to title it that because Cartier was going to come for her neck.
Wow. So, but your name is at the Superman. I'm sorry.
So, yes, I am the Superman, TheSupaman, again, a.k.a. the Pussy Professional. BKA the educator of lost girls.
Not the educator. Is this gonna be a running thing?
It is, because she did this. She did this to her goddamn self.
You're starting early. Our icebreaker this week, in the name of our good sister Cookie Tookie, aka Samantha James. What kind of cunt are you serving right now?
I am serving...
this is top cut, trade cunt. What kind of cunt are you?
Well, it's always going to be top cut. Because I'm on top and I'm going to be your top.
The gag is, I didn't even think of a creative answer for my own icebreaker.
I am serving Lisa Ray, coming to the gathering cunt, because I'm dressed in all white.
I am serving you, Look Kim, Hot Damn Ho. Here we go again. Where she do the puzzle pieces, where she move left and right. What song is that?
It's fake dancing. She does it to every song, though. She's like, "Oh,
I'm the Look Kim.
They about to live when I do this dance."
We playing Tetris to the beat.
No, we're actually gonna record and laugh at you. But all right.
And bitches live. So as long as bitches are recording, is it on? Hello.
Well,
is it on?
This episode is also brought to you by, if it's not, it's not about what they call you. It's really not.
Oh wow.
It's about what you answer to.
Okay.
With that being said, hey, messy bitch.
Are you talking about Dr. Heavily? Because Dr. Heavily...
No.
Oh, what are you talking about? Oh,
no,
okay.
The meme of the, I think she's from Florida, with the gold teeth going into the crab shack.
Oh, Messy Maya.
No, that wasn't Messy Maya. It was she was dark skinned. We don't know her, but she walked into the
from Messy Miles from Mississippi. But
no,
his name was Messy something. Miss Messy or... He was going into the Chinese restaurant or something.
And he was picking up crabs. And he was greeted with, "Hey, messy bitch." And he said, "Hey, girl, you got my things." He picked up his things. He had his bag in his head. He walked the fuck on out. He knew that it's not about what they call you. It's about what you answer to. And he answers to messy bitch because, girl, I'm a messy bitch.
And she got the crabs. So.
And she also...
Well, not the good kind. She got the good kind of crabs. So,
I'm
going in here to pick up a to-go plate.
So I'm here doing a podcast with the messy bitch. GD. So I that's why I brought that up.
Wow. I thought you were talking about Heavenly on the new episode when they were FaceTime. Dr. Heavenly was FaceTiming Toya, and she's like, "I'm just gonna say it right now. You a messy bitch." And so, you Toya. That's your drag name.
I am Toya
from Detroit.
You preposterous. So
yes, connecting the girls to care.
Walking that
preposterous.
Walking that. Walk in that.
I thought this were you on the Dr. Heavenly reference.
Not necessarily.
Can we talk about Monique first and get it out the way? Just get it out the way, please.
Okay.
Just come on.
I was gonna get to the other girls, but there's been so many girls that's been a problem.
Get it out.
For the last week.
Yeah.
That there's so many girls.
Yeah.
And we would be remiss in not talking about their problems, especially when it relates to black gayness and black gay culture.
So I logged on to the Instagram at work, distracted, not focused on my job. And hey, my loves, I'm calling for you to join me in a boycott of Netflix for gender bias and racial bias. Last week, I received an offer of $500,000 from Netflix. And when I asked her, we all know the story.
You watched this video a few times. You know the whole script.
She did a 58-minute interview on Sway in the morning.
I watched clips, but I didn't watch the whole thing because I did not have time.
She really want this. First of all, black people is all on somebody else's account. And as the girl who's hosting the account for 4 or 5 girls currently, boycott Netflix. Girl, I'm on a family plan.
You trying to out me? You trying to out me? Ron Matters is trying to drag me out the closet for having his Netflix password. Bitch, yes, I got your Netflix password. So, and you better not fucking change it no time soon.
Superman boycott Netflix. He's
not going to. He's not going to because he owns somebody else's plan. Yes.
So what are your thoughts on the whole
My first thought is a quote from
I just can't believe
the greatest queen alive. Mm-hmm. You need to chill out with that mess. Can't keep having me stressed. Okay. By Beyonce. Somebody needs to take Monique's social media passwords away. Why in the fuck is she still on social media? Still almost every day beating the same loud and wrong dumbass drum. One, I will say this up front before I say the rest of the things. I do believe in the Me Too movement. I am a supporter of the Me Too movement. I am a supporter of I'm rooting for everybody black movement because I am really rooting for everybody black. Except when they stupid and they wrong and they dumb. I would have loved to be in Monique's corner for this. Monique had a rare opportunity where she could have just said, I'm going to take this $500,000 because how many $500,000 paychecks am I offered? She got paid
Precious for $50,000.
$50,000. And that's what got you the Oscar that you're out here showboating and bragging about.
Tuning in live from the awards wall, girl that look like the inset of a 1964 home. Don't look like somebody even built you a showcase, but cool.
It looked haunted a little bit. But anyway, the Oscar that you're out here showboating about, you got paid $50,000 to be in that production. So when someone says, I'm going to give you $500,000 to be on the stage.
Is that 9 times, 10 times? I don't
10,
know.
That's 10. That's your math.
No, you know math ain't my thing. So.
Someone's giving you $500,000, offering to give you $500,000. That was their first offer. If your management team was worth any cent that you paying them, that first offer, they would have renegotiated like you've been comparing yourself to Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer's team got offered $11 million and Amy Schumer said, girl, I'm worth 13. Go back, talk to them again until they're ready to give me 13.
Yeah.
And when they're ready to give me 13, I'll go do it. And she went and did it, and she went and sold shit out. She got all these views. They were only looking at this from a business perspective. And from a business perspective, you are a risk as an employee. There's been so many times in the social media lifestyle, definitely, where someone has lowballed me and said, hey, I'm going to give you $100 to come out to this gig.
Lies. You don't know my connections.
I'm not $100.
You don't know what I'm connected to.
I'm not $100 girl. If you want to you want me to show up and do something? It's not $100 that's going to get me there.
And that's why I'm so glad that you and I are friends, because like they thinking about this. You better go back and tell them this.
Yes.
Child. Mm-hmm.
And so I know if I, at this smaller level of things, have that knowledge and ability, Monique should have the same knowledge and ability to say, ooh, they only offer me $500,000. I feel like I'm worth $2 million. Go back to them, tell them my accolades, no any leaks, show my resume, tell them why I'm worth $2 million. And if they're not hearing it, then move the fuck on. There's been plenty of opportunities of people wanting me to promote something, to model for something, to be the face of this, and then they didn't have the money that I required to do that. And I didn't make no goddamn social media video dragging them because, girl, how dare you offer me this? I'm really worth this. I don't do that because I'm a professional. And Monique claims to be a professional. She claims to be the most decorated comedian. And that's also a lie because Whoopi Goldberg is the most decorated comedian.
Come on, EGOT.
But when you are a professional, you don't have to take to social media to air out your grievances about professionalism. You air it out by going over to someone else, like Wanda Sykes told you. You thought you took it as her joining your side and things like that, but she was giving you advice when she was saying #epics because
I actually want to watch it now because I didn't even know Wanda Sykes had a comedy special on Epics.
Yeah, I already watched it. It's good.
Shout out to the self-promo.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out to
While
Wanda.
giving girls information. She said that Netflix offered her half of what Monique was offered. And she said, girl, no, I'm not worth $250,000. I will go somewhere else. And that's what anybody who's a professional should do. If you are a professional, you say, oh, y'all only offer me $10 an hour. Excuse me?
I don't know. I can get $12.50, $13 somewhere.
I know I'm worth $20.50 an hour.
Oh, wow.
Minimum.
Wow.
Minimum.
Okay, 20. I was going for $13, but cool.
I'm just saying those are that's the same type of
Know your worth. First of all,
that's the problem. She didn't know her worth.
Amen.
Her worth is not her Oscar. Her worth is not being on Queens of Comedy. Her worth is what she's been doing in the last couple years. And what you've been doing in the last couple years was Almost Christmas. And
ignore the girls when they send you an offer for $500,000. If Netflix, if I feel like I'm worth at least $11 million, Netflix sends me an email about $500,000. You ignore the email. Like what? Spam. That person block their sender or whatever. You don't have to respond to it. Like we spam emails all day, girl. Somebody messaged you about some spam. That's spam. If you feel like you're worth at least $11 million. Then D-Ray was like, well, I guess I'm taking my $5 million and shut up. Oh.
But his special was good.
It was cute. I liked his special. I watched his special.
The biggest point and the biggest takeaway that we're going to move on is I think she should have took the $500,000, whether it was a slap or spit in the face or however she felt, and went and did a bomb-ass comedy show. You do your best fucking writing, your best comedy that you have ever done in your life. You work for it, and then you make them pay you for the next gig. You say, okay, well, I took the $500,000 because, girl, we hungry over here. That's fine.
But I know y'all gave Amy
I know y'all
13.
Gave, and then the next time, after you sold out some shit, after you got 40 million views on your comedy special because you were so funny and everybody shared it with other people because they wanted to hear you say these funny-ass jokes, and it was great commentary, and it was just great. They can't deny your greatness. Because if you the most decorated comedian of all time, you should be able to pull out an hour special that is fucking great.
Minus Kevin Hart, who did a whole stadium tour, cheated on his wife, turned it into the Irresponsible tour, and on another stadium tour currently as we speak.
And had the #1 movie in America for like 4 weeks straight.
Jumanji is
4 weeks straight.
The girls were underestimated Jumanji, and Jumanji
Jumanji took the title from Star Wars.
Yeah. And Star Wars is a brand.
Been a brand for as long as I've been alive. But anyway, the point is, like she should have took the $500,000. Been fucking great because Red Fox ain't getting no $500,000 for things that he did. And she was talking about that was iconic for
the lady who passed. I won't say Mama Juana, but it's a drink from
Mama Juana is a drink.
It was a Mom's Mabley. Died poor, and she gave so much to the realm of comedy, and even our friend who was at DR Takeover with us,
Samson,
says Mom's Mabley is one of his inspirations. So like so many people are inspired.
He's on Monique's side because they have a personal connection.
They do because like he's an opening act for her on select dates. And somebody made fun of him being gay. And so when he opened the act, he did his part. And she was like, what was that part where the girls got loud? And she was like, oh, they were heckling me for being gay. And then she went out there and said, yes, he gay, but you was laughing at all his jokes. And before you knew he was gay, you thought he was the funniest black man out here. So don't just take away that he's gay. And then something about they were performing somewhere together. And the man, he didn't have a way home. And the promoter didn't want to pay for an Uber or didn't want to do something. And Monique said, hey, you would not have had a successful event tonight if it wasn't for my name on the ticket and him being my opening act. So you need to make sure that my opening act gets home. And the promoter drove Samson 30 miles to his house. So, I mean, I appreciate her standing up for Samson because we love Samson. He's a great
And I'm still
comedian.
rooting for her. I'm not.
So-
I'm wanting her to do it in the right way.
What is the right? What's right in your eyes and what's right in her eyes of business? First of all, she told Oprah to suck her dick after their last situation.
And but this is what I'm talking
Oprah
about.
for president 2020, jokingly, but you can't just.
She's comparing herself to the Dave Chappelle's, the Chris Rocks, the Amy Schumers, who have not committed career suicide the way that she did when she told Oprah and Tyler and the industry to suck her dick.
She literally did.
She literally did. And then after that, wants to come back without an apology.
Pick me.
And now she's alienating a whole nother $1 billion industry. Like, Hollywood don't want you now.
And Netflix don't. And
Netflix don't want you. So where you going to go?
Oh.
Amazon not going to want you from here. Because they saw what you did to Netflix.
Amazon, a risk for bitch, you know how much money Amazon worth?
That's what I'm saying. But they see what you're doing.
Amazon, no.
They see what you're doing. So why would they be like, let's take a chance on Monique? No, this might end up. We might be an Instagram video in like 30 days. No, nobody's gonna want to take a chance on
my
you.
Love.
Amazon done fucked me up too, girl. No,
I love us for real. What you gave us 2 good hashtags.
And with that, I will close with this.
All right.
I hope that made sense to Monique.
Make it make sense.
So we did our best to make it make sense because she didn't.
All right. Basketball wives.
No.
Oh.
Tony Braxton needs to get with the winning team.
Oh my god. So you listen to the single with Birdman?
Unfortunately.
Oh. Hashtag leaked. Hashtag unleak it. Unleak this song.
Unleak my heart. My God, take the song back. I know Toni Braxton from her very first song to her last song, and I have all of the albums.
I don't know the first song, but
I am just the biggest fucking Toni Braxton fan. Toni Braxton can almost do no wrong in my eyes except with this shit.
What's your favorite Toni Braxton song?
How Could an Angel Break My Heart?
Oh my god, mine is Another Sad Love Song.
I love them all. One, but How Could an Angel Break My Heart?
I didn't understand the point of Let It Flow, but one day I watched the video like 10 times back to back, and when I watched the video 10 times, I understood Let It Flow. It was a good song.
It's got a fourth wall. You have to find a fourth wall to break it. But anyway, Birdman has lost.
This new song is Caught Up.
It don't matter. Trap? I'm not even telling them because they don't even.
Do not go listen.
Don't go listen to it. It is going to fuck up your.
It.
I'm not here for it. It's going to fuck up your vision of what Toni Braxton is and what Toni Braxton has always. And
so let's just move on because we don't want to talk about it too long.
No,
they'll think it's a big thing.
I want, if you know Toni Braxton, make sure you listen to 18 and 18 seconds of this podcast. So if you know her, please link her to this part because this is I'm connecting her to care. Okay. Birdman has lost a $12 million mansion. He owes Lil Wayne $15 billion.
He owed Lil Wayne a lot of money.
And he is trying to drag your music career down, sis.
No.
You have a career as a living legend. Do not do this no more. You already did it because you already recorded it and it's out. Mm-hmm. So we can't go back in the past.
Scrap the unreleased track.
But do not put this on your goddamn album. Just take it away.
Do a studio swipe like Beyonce be doing.
Molly, you are in danger, girl. Jump ship. Get the fuck out of there.
What's next? Hurry up. Let's move on. Hurry up. 3.
Beyonce's husband.
Okay. Jay-Z. We hate him. Well, do we love him now? I don't know.
He's Beyonce's husband.
After the video came out, we kind of forgive him because Blue looked cute sitting in the church pews.
And then Beyonce was Beyonce.
Beachella is coming up.
Yes. And we ain't got tickets. Because, well, we poor.
I wasn't waiting in line. I sat in line on the website for an hour for somebody else, and I still didn't get through.
Well, her husband is being commemorated by GLAAD, and I'm trying to figure out why. Yep.
I gotta deter. Okay.
So, GLAAD is giving him an award because he talked about his mother's lesbian journey.
Oh,
on
the
Floor
GLAAD.
44.
What's the name of the award show?
It's just the GLAAD Media Awards.
The GLAAD Media Awards, yep.
I think this is ill-deserved.
Is it a way to get Beyonce there? It might be a way to get Beyonce there.
She's not coming. I think that he has said more homophobic things than he has said more homosexual positive things. And I love Jay-Z. I loved Jay-Z before I knew he was fucking with Beyonce, and I definitely have loved him after. But an orange is a fucking orange, and I'm going to call it. He has said more homophobic things than he said homosexual positive things, and it's a problem to be giving him a fucking GLAAD award because he talked about his lesbian mother's journey from eating cat to being a good mother. Yes, she was a good mother, but where is he on gay issues? He got the L down. Cool. He supports that because it directly affects him. His mama is a lesbian. Where's the gay part at? Where's the bi part at? Where's the trans part at? I don't see none of that. Because he probably don't feel those type of ways. And so I don't think that he should get a GLAAD award. And throw stones at me now. But I have shields and powers of hex witches. So good luck.
I definitely hope that if Jay-Z receives this award, he does something for the elderly LGBT community, because I previously talked about in my column for Project Briggs. Definitely go to projectbriggs.org, subscribe to their newsletter. You don't have to give a donation. We encourage you to give at least a $5 donation, but I have here for a podcast to beg for. So there's a lot of elderly LGBT Americans whose families, even when you're 57 and your children found out that you're gay, disown you. And as a child who grew up...
We talked about that in the last episode with the girl that won the lottery and her family disowned her.
The trans woman who won, and y'all disowned
Oh, y'all gonna be poor over there.
Oh, I won the lottery
She gave them the Kris Jenner look. Y'all look real poor over there.
Okay.
Bitch, I'm rich over here. I have this red bottoms.
What's that lady saying in the meme? She said, lock the doors. It's poor niggas out there. Or so she said, it's poor people out there. She would say poor niggas, but
looking out the window from the blinds, it's poor niggas out there. Close the blinds, girl. Let's be safe in our riches up here.
But I just hope that if or when Jay-Z receives this award, he does something for elderly LGBT Americans, because we're always cute and attractive when we're young LGBT Americans, whether you're a top or a bottom. Like, okay, look at the little young, little cute bottom doing her thing. But as you become 57 or 66 and your shape ain't the same, your hole don't feel the same, and you still need a place to stay, we hope that, yes, LGBT Americans matter. So I hope that he would do something for people over 50 who are LGBT, because we have Casa Ruby here in DC.
We do. We
have the new housing project that they're building here in DC. But back in Memphis, there's nothing but outmemphis.org. And there's nothing but
Friends for Life.
There's nothing but the one LGBT community center within 240 miles of its surroundings. There's nowhere but St. Louis to go to. Friends for Life can connect you to care, but there's no place that can connect you to housing. A place that actually has housing. So, shout out to Out Memphis, and I hope that Jay-Z will do something. Oh my God, because I'm gonna be old someday. Like, shit, girl.
You hope to be old someday.
Because I'm gonna be old someday.
We all hope to be old someday.
We don't have children to look after us, and as gay Americans, like, your dog and I love my goddaughter, Sugar can't look after both of us.
Okay, she can only bring me
some
twigs because she don't know how to find food yet.
That's important, helping the older LGBT community. So I hope Jay-Z is inspired to do something for them.
Hopefully,
not for me, but for them.
Hopefully, I don't see it though. White on white crime is real.
Who gay? Somebody got to be gay. It's just a running joke.
Bad Bobby, a.k.a.
that girl that was on Dr. Phil.
A.k.a. the Cash Me Outside girl.
Cash Me Outside girl. Mm-hmm.
Has released a bomb-ass song. It is a knocking-ass song. Yes. The remix to Hi Bish.
Hi Bitch.
Spell B-I-C-H.
Because
I'm like, she don't even know the the bish is B-I-S-H, but whatever.
Yeah.
Semantics. It's a great fucking song. And it is white on white crime because she is directly adding Iggy Azalea.
She deserve it.
She do deserve it. And
she deserve.
And in this song, she does a little bit more than wig adjustment. What's next? You just take that bitch off and you wear it yourself.
First of all,
she took Iggy wig off and said, "I'm gonna wear it," and then you just be bald head over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, girls, get away from me. I'm gonna have my crew remove you after I remove your wig. No bobby pins.
And so, if you have not heard the song about Bad, B-H-A-D, Bobby, B-H-A-B-I-E.
You spell
I'm almost a millennial.
You spell a bitch here. What's that?
Go check it out. It is hilarious. It's white on white crime.
It's literally hilarious.
It's white crime out here.
All it could
These
be.
white thugs is out here being dangerous.
Wow. I don't know what to title this episode. Okay, so what's next? I'm drinking gin straight, so I gotta.
I would like also for our brothers and sisters out there to stop fighting at sex parties.
Okay, so before we talk about that, would you fuck? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the pussy is good. Oops.
Oh,
shit.
you know. Oh, you know so.
Let me get
I
to.
thought we were just
no.
Allegedly. We don't even have to say allegedly on this one.
Stop fighting over dick at sex parties.
Don't fight over dick. No fighting nowhere.
We're just coming off of.
We're not coming because we're fighting, and then
you're not prophesizing how the rest of my night gonna go.
Oh.
We're coming off of a big holiday weekend, and there were sex parties everywhere. The biggest notably here in DC and in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And both here in DC and in Atlanta, niggas decided. Niggas decided.
Sex party.
Niggas decided. He playing a video of a monkey sticking keys in a car. Niggas decided that, girl, it's my turn. That dick looks scrumptious. Yeah. It looks great. I need my walls widened a little bit. And I would like for us to stop doing that. You will have your turn. There's plenty of dick out here. The sources that briefed me on these topics told me that the girls that were fighting in Atlanta and here did
here is in DC.
Here in DC, yes, did booty bumps in Atlanta, and then they did PNP here before they were involved in these altercations. Mm-hmm. If you don't know what a booty bump is putting a little cocaine on your hole and or in your hole before dick goes in there. And your anus being something, this is sexual health, your anus being something that absorbs faster than an inhalant. So inhalant being something that you inhale in your nose.
Oh my God.
Your booty absorbs it faster. And literally in a matter of seconds. And so the drug will hit your bloodstream extremely fast because the anus is extremely vascular. And so it absorbs it a lot quicker. You get the feeling of the drug a lot quicker. And so not only do you get the feeling of the drug a lot quicker, you get the feeling of big ass dick going in there at the same time. So that's the cherry on top of the cake for a lot of these niggas. So the fights at these sex parties was about, I just put a little cocaine on my hole. It feel a little good right now. I want the big dick nigga to fuck the cocaine into my ass so I will be in complete ecstasy and in a puddle of nut in like 5 minutes. Stop it. Stop with the shit. Stop it now. It is not healthy. It's not cool. It's not couth. C-O-U-T-H.
Because you can't spell it either.
You make yourself look bad. You make us look bad as a community when you're out here doing fuckery. Do the fuckery at home. Do not do the fuckery. I'm not telling nobody to not do no drugs because I drink alcohol and eat weed sometimes. So those are my drugs. I'm not telling you to not do drugs, but do drugs in the privacy of your own home where you are able to control the standards around you. You can't control things at a sex party where it's 30 other niggas just fucking and somebody gonna turn the lights on and start recording shit after a while. So be vigilant. Stop putting cocaine on your booty in public.
This week in social studies, I want to talk about how to make sure you are staying focused at work. The holiday season is over, and I'm so sad because I thought about it around 2:30 today. I was like, do I even get Good Friday for Easter off? Because if I don't get off until Memorial Day. But I've got to stay focused. I've got to stay, connected to my work, and I've got to stay diligent. I've got to remain diligent in care. So here
Focus on your focus.
And I was looking up, and I was on mensfitness.com. Yes, I do be on mensfitness.com. I don't look at the workout parts.
Bird watching.
There are other things on Men's Fitness. But anyway, two other things I definitely want to talk about are the number one thing that hurts us at work are our distractions. So we've got to work in 60 to 90 minute blocks and turn off our distractions. In a world where notifications like email, chat, and Facebook, and Instagram,
Tumblr.
I noticed when I was reading the article, Instagram is where I struggle. Turn off your distractions and set aside 60 minutes. I know when writing a research paper or doing a research paper, you have to work seriously for 20 minutes, take 10 minutes to play because you got to, anyway. So, make a list of things that you want to accomplish and work on that list, especially the creative tasks. Don't just say like, oh, I need to fill out a full Excel spreadsheet. If you focus on that at 7:30 in the morning, you're not going to get done. Read a lot of your emails. Definitely work on some creative tasks first. It says definitely focus on creative tasks first. And then work your way towards that big task in the middle of the day, definitely before lunch, a little bit after lunch, and definitely work towards setting things where you can be away from your office, like meetings, after lunchtime hours. Because in the morning, when you're getting there and you're like, oh, I'm excited about work. Well, first of all, shout out to being excited about work. But things that you definitely need to get done, set those things for in the morning and try to take meetings in the afternoon. And the second thing was practice not being distracted. And I know that I'm going to struggle. It says instead of, being multitasking, which is what this world calls for, 2018, we're just now getting here. You've definitely got to multitask. But try to single task. At lunch, only eat lunch. When you're in a meeting, put your phone down. Don't doodle on this sheet of paper that you brought to take notes in case the bitch call you out. I'm like, ma'am, I'm going to have to follow up and get back to you. Because I definitely do that on my sheet of paper that I take to my meetings. I'm going to have to get back I'm going to write this down. Now I'll follow up with you in an email. So instead of doodling on that sheet of paper or playing in your phone or like looking at the girl who got the bad tie on that don't go with her outfit, focus on single tasking and try to figure out your triggers of what makes you distracted and how you can get back to focusing on the work, because we don't have any more off days until May.
Unless you're going to fake being sick.
Oh my God, I feel sick right now. I'm the manager, so I can't fake being sick. But today's task is to name one thing that you can work to accomplish within the next 30 days. And definitely put that on your task list for the next 30 days or every other day. And do your best to accomplish it, because in 30 days, you can do a lot of things. In 30 working days, you don't have to have that finished until like February 23rd, February 28th. So something that you want to get done, but something that it's going to take you got to pinch it a little bit, pinch it a little more, pinch it again, but you can get it done within 30 days. And do your best to focus in 60 to 90 minute blocks, which is going to be very difficult. But you can do it. You definitely can do it, and you can achieve your task, because as black gay men out here, we definitely have to work 2 times harder. What did Olivia Pope say?
Something like that.
17 times harder.
In the next 30 days, can you become a versatile top?
Wow. At work. Career driven. Career driven.
That's work. It's a lot of work being
money is involved. So is being a...
Oh, can be money involved if you're a versatile top?
Okay. Well, that's all I have for social studies. I don't know.
You can be the next Max Connor. Have you seen Max Connor, the dark skinned one? He was a professional bottom.
Oh, the one that got all the things out in the internet right now. Like, I'm so sick of the term BBC, and I'm sick of y'all calling us the BBC. But the racial
Hang-ups.
intrigueness in porn, even though the studies say that yes, white men are very intrigued, European men are definitely turned on by BBC. A lot of the blogs right now, Queerty, Attitude Magazine, they're saying it's time to do away with BBC because we're trying to be whatever the climate is supposed to be changing and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen no time soon.
You don't?
No, they too fucking addicted to saying BBC and getting BBC.
I think a lifetime of people are gonna have the same way it is with the conservatism. A generation of people are gonna have to die before. Will we see it in our lifetime? Maybe by the time we're 60.
No,
but
we won't. Because the same hang-ups around Big Black Dick was around.
Big Black Cock. He hates the word Big Black Cock.
I don't.
Max Connor does.
I'm not saying the C word. But
So you have a hang-up with the word as well.
I have a hang-up with the C word.
Okay.
But Big Black Dick has been around since Dick.
BBD was a band, I thought. I thought when En Vogue broke up. What's the group? Inside Edition. What's the name?
Inside Edition is a TV program.
New Edition.
New Edition is a group, yes.
Girl, shit. When I'm out with older Trey, I'm like, oh shit, damn.
But Big Black Dick has been around since Dick has been around. But as far as we go back to slavery here in this country, you were paid more, you were worth more if you had a big old dick, because either the man in the house wanted you or the woman in the house wanted you. Not just because.
Or a combination, hello.
Or a combination, not just because you
combination rice.
Not because you could pick cotton good. But Max Connor was one of the girls that was a professional bottom in porn for years.
Yeah.
Took a break, did some steroids and some push-ups, came back and said, girl, blam, now I'm a top. So I'm hoping the same thing for Ronald Matters here in the future.
Hello, Kazam. I definitely want to come back at the top. No.
Get you some steroids and do some push-ups.
The song for my soul this week.
Oh, no, we are nowhere near there.
Oh, my God.
Sorry about it.
The hot topics and both of our personal segments.
I'll cover these quickly. Sierra, with your mess.
Moving on, she blocked me on Twitter. I don't even know what she said because she blocked me. So moving on.
She hasn't blocked me.
I don't even know what she said.
Sierra, you can be the belle of the ball today and be a single ass mother tomorrow.
Fuck Sierra. Next subject.
Calm your ass down.
Next subject. Move on.
Ja Rule called 50 Cent a versatile bottom.
Okay, I'm here for it.
I was like, how does Ja Rule know what the fuck a verse bottom is?
Yeah.
It's okay.
He hang out with Ashanti. Shit.
Is she a verse
Him
bottom?
and Ashanti on tour together. It ain't nothing but verse bottoms around Ashanti. Shit. What you talking about?
When I saw that, I was like, how does Ja Rule know what a verse bottom is? If you are semi-awake, semi-sex positive, semi-aware of your surroundings, you might know as a straight man.
It's like Vince hanging out with Tamar at the table and at dinner. And like, I don't know. Vince was like in the interview was like, I don't know nothing about these topics. I can't relate. But
are we about to get to men that can't relate and women defending them?
Are you talking about a
5
model
seconds.
nigga?
Oh.
Okay.
It's coming out. It's coming out of her. But the point is,
we're going back to hot topics. Okay.
You can be a single mother tomorrow. Sierra.
We went back to hot topics. Come on.
And Ja Rule, I'm surprised that you know what a verse bottom is.
What's the next one?
I'm believing in you.
Jokes.
There was a joke.
It was a joke.
Offset, a.k.a.
I can't. He's wrong. Cardi is wrong. Cardi B said...
BKA canceled said... Ain't even the cute one of the group.
Child.
He's causing all of these shenanigans.
Queer. I thought queer was about being weird.
Because Cardi done boosted his head up and he ain't even the cute one in the group.
Okay, so in my comments...
He basically looks like he has mesothelioma.
He definitely has some vaginal mesh. He needs to
get that shit out of him.
Yeah.
It's coming out of her.
It's coming out of her. I can call my father right now. Hi, boy, shut up. So in my comments on that, he's wrong. Cardi B is wrong. She is definitely working towards canceling her career.
Yes.
I'm praying for her. I thought the Bruno Mars thing would definitely cement her, but following up on some Atlanta nigga who said something wrong is definitely, you're ruining your career. Sitting there getting your makeup done by all women, black women, cool, it's great. But to say that I said tranny once and I didn't know, okay, great, you got educated. So you need to tell him he should go get educated and follow up on that on his Insta and leave your Insta out of it. What's next?
He flips more than a versatile girl. Because he went from one, I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that is about. I had
Googled it.
But I Googled it. There, I'm getting there. I'm Googled it, and then Google told him some synonyms, and then boom.
I was looking for a word to rhyme with rear or something. I was looking for a word to rhyme with. I was like, lies.
He Googled it, and now he's a Harvard professor who uses different connotations of words and knows how things are going. And I was really using it in this way. Like, first, girl, you said you didn't know the word, and now you have broken it down to the 5th degree.
And posted on your Instagram
Which
stories.
one is it? Did you not know the word queer, or did you know the word queer and then you knew that it was problematic, and then you went back to Google to help you? Which one was it?
No days off, no time soon. Stay focused, Offset, and definitely use the 7 tips.
The fake apology was even worse than the actual...
Both of their fake apologies.
Yes.
Cardi B, stop opening your mouth unless it's on a record.
Or dick.
And, wow.
What's
next?
The fake apology was absolutely worse. I think Cardi needs to watch her man and watch her mouth.
Oh, so now you agree it was a sub tweet?
It's got to have been. After all of this shit, I'm like, that makes so much sense now. Because we really thought Nicki Minaj was talking to Remy about Papoose, and Papoose over there not doing nothing but writing Remy's album.
Wow.
And meanwhile, Cardi's fiance is cheating on her and getting her into shit and about to lose her some goddamn deals and some fans. Okay. There's going to be some Cardi fans out there that's going to stay regardless, and that's fine. But to grow your fan base, aligning yourself with homophobia is not going to help you. There's some malware detected in this. And I would like her to think about the words that she said when she was talking about she was too blessed to be involved in this and above this. Being too blessed will get you dropped.
It'll get you a girl. The IRS called and says you got $6 million owed.
It'll get you broke.
It'll get
you can't be too blessed.
You can never be too blessed because you don't know when the IRS gonna come. Like,
you know how many one-hit wonder girls are out here? You know how many 2 and 3 hit girls are out here, and they wish they had an opportunity to get a 3rd or 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th hit, but they fucked it up. You can easily be one. And I love you. My Dominican sister, I love her. And I'm only saying this in love. Mm-hmm. But in the words of a Days Remembered song, yes, I listened to some death metal.
Come on.
Y'all reek of expiration. This reeks of you about to expire real soon. It was real hot. You know, just like a sun. It burns really hot. And then when it gets its hottest, it's white hot, it becomes a dwarf star. Reeks of expiration. Stay woke. My song for my soul this week.
Come on.
Is Melanie Fiona's Bite the Bullet.
Oh, we watched that video earlier.
That's
why you played the video. Oh, you so petty. You like. I was like, it's a good song. It's a good video. I don't even know if I did promote. It's like, oh nigga, but you just wait till we get on the podcast. I want you to say the same things.
Imagine I was setting you up.
Inception tease.
And then boom, it's the song for my soul. One, she liked a tweet of mine this week. Oh. And so I was extremely giddy. I'm like, oh my gosh, she knows.
You should have told me, so I should have liked it. Okay.
Melanie Fiona has liked one of my tweets twice now in my lifetime. She knows who I am. She sees me. That's enough.
Man.
That's fucking enough.
What's the song Bite the Bullet about?
I have this.
Oh, wow. Come through.
Bite the Bullet is an amazing song. It's not on an album yet, but we're hoping that she's putting this album together still. her pregnancy and postpartum depression fucked that up. But Bite the Bullet is a song that is talking about regret in love. Its core lyrics talk about biting the bullet in the name of love, or stop playing with loaded guns. And stop playing with loaded guns resonates so much to me because a lot of times in love and in relationships, we will see the bullets in the goddamn gun. This bitch could take me out. This not gonna be good for me at all. And that's what she meant by stop playing with loaded guns.
This is not going to be good for me at all.
It's not gonna be good for me. And a lot of us need to stop playing with loaded guns.
Yes.
So just because the nigga is here right now and is free and available, the dick or the ass is good, he treats you right, semi, or your family likes him. If you recognize the signs of him being a loaded gun, do not play Russian roulette with that. And so, Melanie Fiona's "Bite the Bullet" is a song for my soul this week.
Tank was on.
Come on, Tank.
Was on Verified, which is a project by Genius.com, and he mentioned that there is really no album that is the soundtrack for making love in 2017, 2018. And he hopes that his current album, Savage, wow, I like Salvage, just sound like, donation tease, toast to Savage. He hopes his album, Savage, is something that you girls can hold on to. And we all know that When We, by Tank,
we make love.
That's not what he said. He said when we, and he said the F word. And so
I was being romantic and say make love.
Oh wow, that's LGBT. So every time I listen to When We by Tank, I imagine that I have a Valentine's coming up in like 3.5 weeks, and I'm not making love to a sex robot, but definitely to a man who loves and cares about me. So shout out to Tank in the song When We. And y'all know what the lyrics are. If not, listen to the song because the lyrics are too explicit to even state here. And we cuss. So
often. I would like to introduce a new segment to the show.
Okay.
We were talking about education earlier in the words of Cardi B. And so one of the main reasons that we're here is to educate. And so
how do you spell educate? Oh my god! Don't actually spell it, but just
COUTH.
Because you can't spell it either.
And so I felt that this is a great space for us to come up with the segment of Word of the Day, in hopes and aspiration that we can educate. Aspiration, because we can try, we can hope, we can't lead you to water and make you drink.
Oh wow!
But we can do our part, and so we're gonna do our part with Word of the Day. Word of the Day spelled WERD.
Oh.
We
spelling it wrong.
We spelling it Word of the Day. WERDOFTHE DAY.
Oh, can we do DA? We might as well do duh, and we're gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
For black gay men.
All right, we can do that.
Okay.
And so I want to make sure that we at least do some education, some
cool.
Education. Excuse me,
yeah.
I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Education.
Your own segment. Wow. Tops can't ever get it right.
So in this first iteration of Word of the Day, I would like us to break down Friend of Dorothy.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's a real word of the day.
It is. So if you don't know what Friend of Dorothy means,
yep.
Friend of Dorothy means one of the girls.
Yep.
Could be one of the kids. One of the family members.
Mm-hmm.
Word of the Day, Word of the Day, Friend of Dorothy means it was code word back in the 60s and the 70s and grew into the 80s, and some of the 90s kids still use it until the millennials came around and said, girl, I'm just out. Give me some dick.
Oh.
But Friend of Dorothy used to mean, hey, I'm on the same team as you.
Yeah. It was a down low way of saying,
yes,
hi, I would like to.
Because Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz was a gay icon. Judy Garland, to a lot of white gays back at the time, she was the Beyonce of then. And so being able to say you were a friend of Judy Garland meant you was obviously a friend of the kids.
She started in a lot of films. Judy Garland started in a lot of films that were LGBT friendly or that became popular among LGBT people. Mm-hmm. So to ask if you were a friend of Dorothy's, which was a character in a movie that Judy Garland played.
Yes.
Meant
you must have been gay.
Look at you.
You must have been gay. So
wow, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
New segment and it's
cunt.
Actually relevant. Okay.
So the word of the day is friend of Dorothy. Continue to use it. Bring that shit back. Because all the girls don't need to know all your tea. You get to tell some of the girls some of your tea. Yes, I'm a friend of Dorothy, but no, I'm not interested.
Wow. Yes, I'm a friend of Dorothy. He friend with a bitch named Dorothy. First of all, I'm going back to my friend like, bitch, who is Dorothy? Who named their daughter's Dorothy in 2018?
And that means that they need to listen to Here for a Podcast, and so they can get a real meaning and they know what the fuck it is.
Wow. That went left.
Oh.
That's a nice new segment. You're going to keep that up every week?
Every week. I already have
okay.
plenty of words.
All right.
Because I have words and books and Google.
You sound like Donald Trump. Be careful.
This week,
I was time for listener questions.
Oh, go ahead.
This is a lengthy listener question, so
fuck my life.
Work with me. It says, send us your listener questions to hereforitpod@gmail.com or to any inbox where you can find us on social media. I find that when you guys send me questions at Ronald Matters, questions on the internets, I definitely feel a little bit cunty and a little more connected to Dorothy. So, Jordan B writes to us via email at hereforpod.
Ooh, Jordan B from Twitter?
Jordan B. You have to make me go off topic, so let me focus. What's up, guys? Thanks for the podcast. It is awesome, and it gets me through my long nights of work, providing me with constant laughs and valuable info that I pass along to my friends. Thank you so much, Jordan B.
Thanks.
It says, but listen to my advice. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
A non-podcast
he probably gay. He probably gay.
All right, go ahead.
I have been dating this guy for the last couple months, and everything is going fine except for the fact that he nuts too quick.
This don't sound like advice.
Whether I'm topping or bottoming, #verse. Whether I'm topping or bottoming,
you just drive this nigga crazy. He's like, the ass is good and the dick is good. Why he ain't married you yet?
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Friend of Dorothy, let me finish. Whether I'm topping or bottoming, he just can't last longer than 5 minutes. It often leaves me hanging, and leave you hanging, and I have to jack off just to orgasm. I believe foreplay is integral. I believe foreplay is an integral part of sex, but I don't want to toss it to the side just to get an extra 15 minutes of intercourse. He tells me that he's amazed and satisfied whenever we fuck. But what about me? But what about me? This in all caps. Sorry. Is there any advice you could lend about somehow fixing this problem? Maybe a product or a technique that satisfies us both. Sincerely, Jordan B. P.S. I can have multiple orgasms in one session, and he is the one and done type of guy. So whenever he's done, that's when the sex is essentially over.
Well, my first piece of advice, Jordan B.
Jordan B. That was an R&B singer?
That's John B.
No, it was a girl named Jordan B that had a single, and she turned out to be lesbian or something.
No, I don't know her.
Okay, cool.
1, Jordan B, call me. 2, Jordan B, find you another man that can satisfy you sexually. If this man cannot satisfy you sexually, you probably need to be looking for another man. 3,
wow.
3, if you got to stay with this man, if you absolutely have to, you just love him down, boots, bangles, and BDSM.
like that.
Get some of the lubricant that has lidocaine in it. So the lidocaine lube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the lidocaine lube will desensitize his dick when he's fucking you and desensitize your ass while he's fucking you, or vice versa. If you're fucking him, it will desensitize your dick and desensitize his ass. And make him jack off with the lidocaine lube as well, so his dick is also desensitized. When your dick is desensitized, you can continue to fuck a little bit longer than you typically would. People that fuck a little bit more than normal don't want to be desensitized. I don't want to be desensitized. I want to get the full feeling the whole time. I'm not a 5-minute type of nigga either. But to cure your 5-minute problem, lidocaine lube, if you just got to stay with the nigga, sure, lidocaine lube.
Be an N-word.
But he might be.
Wow.
He might be a Trump supporter. Okay, sure. But if you got to stay with that Trump supporter, use lidocaine lube. Otherwise, call me and then get another nigga if all else fails.
The gag is, I don't disagree. So whatever you say, it works. So I only had one listener question this week. What's next?
Great. We don't have the luxury or accessibility of being white or typically cisgender. Like, someone would kind of label me cisgender a little bit, but not really. Mm-hmm. And my co-host definitely not going to be labeled cisgender.
No, sorry.
And so looking at what we're doing in this podcast realm, if you love what we're doing, we need your black gay dollars. We need your black gay subscriptions. We need your black gay support. So if you have not subscribed to this podcast and you are currently listening, please click the subscribe button. Let us know that you want to hear us every week like you currently are listening to us every week. And if you want to support us like we really need support, please go over to our Patreon, here for it pod at Patreon, and subscribe for just as little as $1 and as much as $26.
Oh.
We have someone that is in our Here for a Hive that is maxed out.
2 people. Thank you so much,
David Armistead. We really appreciate you.
And Sean Loves.
David is chocolate. He's fine.
He's really cute. I'm trying to.
He's educated.
Be professional.
He's tall, and he's from New Orleans.
So and he just came back from the NASM conference, and he invited us to New Orleans, and he would cook gumbo for us. I'm just like, how much is flights? How much is flights?
So if y'all don't know him, go find him on Insta.
Better get familiar.
And go find him on Facebook.
Yeah.
The nigga is still single.
Is he single? Or is he just telling us he's single? You gotta be careful because you don't know.
You tell me, Diane. You tell me. But he's in Here for a Hive. And shout out to him. Definitely. And if you also want to be in Here for a Hive, you would love a shout out on this podcast, join us on Patreon.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
We've done songs for ourselves. We've done lists.
What are you here for and or not?
Oh, okay. It's going to take me like 3 minutes. Let me work through it. It's okay. So, shout out to Nima Tang. Her name is NYMATANG on YouTube. She has 32, well, when I last checked, she had 32.2 million views on YouTube and 522,000 subscribers. And shout out to also Jackie Aina, Jackie, last name Aina. So Jackie Aina has 1.9 million subscribers on YouTube. She's the black beauty guru on YouTube. And so there's a company called Tarte, Tarte. They just came out with their new foundation go around. And so they only had like fair this, fair that, and light this and light that. Girl, in a realm of Fenty Beauty, I know I did beauty and makeup last week, but we're here again because as black gay men, we need to figure out what these things are for us and how we can call these companies to task. People with 1.9 million subscribers, people with 522,000 subscribers. Jackie Aina with 1.9 mil, she said, this foundation is fucked up. And I cannot wait till Jackie goes in on y'all on her review. So somebody with 2 million subscribers, we're all holding on. We're all like, bitch, Jackie said, follow Naima, follow Nima, and see what she's gonna say. Because Nima is very chocolate. She's like dark. She's like Alec Weck dark. So in the beauty realm, can your foundation cover me? Can your what is it? What are other beauty? Can your eyebrow pencil do what I need? You know, like, can your primer? Can your this? So Jackie told all 2 million of her subscribers to go follow what Nima was going to say on Tarte Foundation with their fair and light complexions. And so Nima uploaded her video. You know, she milked it. She like, oh shit, Jackie to call me out. I gotta make this video good. She got 2 million subscribers. The girl's wait. You know, and Nima spent all of 2017 with her Darker Shades series. You know, she went through Revlon. She went through Maybe She's Born With It. Maybe it's the London Girls. Maybelline. She evaluated all of the brands and what their darker shades were and would they work for people of African descent and Amara La Negra's color.
Amara La Negra.
So, you know, then and it hurt her feelings, and she was borderline crying because she can't believe Tarte, who had retweeted her last summer over her concealer review for Tarte, is the #1 concealer in the whole wide world. Tarte retweeted her, review of their product, and it extra was good. But now they come out with this foundation, and their mahogany brand, child, I don't even know if it will cover you or me. I don't even know.
Do they have a highlighter?
If their foundation not working, they highlighter not working for us neither. So I just want to give a shout out to Nima Tang for calling Tarte the company with the #1 makeup brand in the world, like with their concealer, to task, because they don't cover brown girls, they don't cover dark skinned girls, they don't cover chocolate girls. And in a realm where Fenty Beauty has made $80-90 million in 3 months, and then shook Kylie lip kits, and they had to come out with foundations, and they had to come out with dark colors, Tarte knew what they were doing. And then Tarte followed up with, we apologize, and we will come out with darker foundation tones over the summer months as people tan and they become darker. So we hope that you will stay tuned and follow our summer launch. What about the bitch that's dark right now? What about the bitch that's dark in January? What about the bitch that's dark in February? Valentine's coming up. I'm single. 3.5 weeks.
I'm light this month. I'm real light.
So shout out to Nima Tang for calling Tarte to task, because they're going to have to get it together. And it's going to have to be before July. How about that?
Well, I'm going to scan for lies. Scanning.
The
Continues to scan.
one of the #1 companies in the world. And they're like, oh my God, we completely forgot that the Caribbean and Africa exists. Especially after Fenty Beauty just made $100 million in a month and a half.
Continues to scan.
Bitch. I'm here for Nima, not here for Tarte.
No lies detected. This week I am not here for something. Surprise, bitch. Yahtzee. I met another black gay Republican.
Another? So you know one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's my Facebook friend, the lawyer one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so black gay Republicans, I know y'all are about to become extinct, and so y'all just scratching to stay alive.
What about the bitches that's dark in January though? How you gonna launch up? I'm supposed to be working through my emotions, being better in the new year. Cool.
Go with God, daughter of Christ.
Friend of Dorothy.
Anyway, I met another black gay Republican, and I'm still trying to figure out why y'all are not extinct yet. Y'all should be, like, in the climate, the political climate that we're going through right now, you have no basis of being a black and gay and a Republican person. I don't understand. The black gay Republican that I met had the unmitigated gall to tell me that the current resident of Pennsylvania Avenue, Donald Trump, his comments about Haiti were correct, and I was incorrect in saying what I said last week about Haiti, because that was only 3 people, and Haiti is a nation of millions. I, for one, could not believe he had the nerve or the balls to say these things to my face, because I am a fighter. I got a record out here in these streets. But he did. And I repelled myself from my natural reaction and just listened. And everything that I listened to got more dumb.
Trash.
Got more dumb the whole fucking time.
Like, you got a 30-gallon trash can in your kitchen.
He co-signed the shithole comments about Haiti. He co-signed that what I was saying about Haitians and people from Hispaniola not being shitty or shitholes was incorrect. And I'm not gonna argue with you, girl, because you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that kind of time. But I will do is rebuke you and bind you in the name of Nancy. And that's what I'm absolutely not here for.
Or rebuke these girls in the name of Andrew Caldwell, because they don't even deserve a fool anything else.
So, yeah.
I rebuke you in the name of the girl's purple pump who couldn't make it down the runway. How about that?
Her kitten heel. I rebuke you in the name of, why are you getting dick out here still?
Are they getting dick, or are they pretending? Mm-hmm. They in the bathroom fleeting, and Trey's like, well, you can go.
I rebuke you in the name of, why your dread's still funky.
Oh my gosh, they don't make conditioner for that?
They do, but he don't use it.
And you should leave it in. It's called Leave It.
I rebuke you in the name of, why you out here catching the bus?
Okay, it's time for our last call, because we're about to read girls, and we love you guys. Thank you for leaving us reviews.
She probably gonna unsubscribe after this.
Hey,
and that's
thank
fine.
you. Shh. Thank you for leaving us reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. We don't need you.
Oh. Shout out to us, 30-something.
38,000 listens in almost a year. Our anniversary is March 22nd, and we have something great, big, and special planned. But we cannot do it without your support, so make sure you support us over at Patreon. Thank you.
It's time for our last call, where we do a shot, and this week it's Seagram's Gin again, because my last call is to the Queen's Court. I received an event invitation on Facebook today from a promoter here in DC, and it was like,
my balls just itched.
Ball wash. Last week we talked about ball wash.
It was a nervous reaction to Queen's Court.
T.S. Madison and Kaya have booked a full weekend in DC the weekend after Valentine's Day. So if you still have some coins left over, come on to DC, because like February the 18th or 19th or whatever
don't come to DC for that. I'm sorry.
Hotel rooms downtown are so cheap in DC. I thought it would be way more expensive than it is. Hotel rooms in downtown Memphis can run you $212 a night on a Thursday. And hotel rooms downtown DC, it's like $119.
Oh, no, you're not talking about nowhere near DuPont Circle then.
I'm talking about downtown DC. But anyway, so shout out to the Queen's Court for booking. Seagram's Gin. We're at the end of the episode. Shout out to the Queen's Court for booking a full weekend here in DC. 3 parties, and I'm absolutely here for it. Problematic as they are, and or the girls are tuning in to the Queen's Court. And the girls are living. And the girls are going to come out and pay $20, $30, $40 a night. Even after they spend $40 on trade, starve, and do the vanilla extract in a dish or something. You dish with the regular dish, but on the last time you put vanilla extract in your water when you think it's going to be clear. And that will make your stuff tastes like Starburst or something. They said, I don't know. I don't have any trays to try it out on, but that's my last call. So shout out to the Queen's Court for booking a 3-day weekend. In DC, coming from it, Alpharetta, Georgia.
Well, hopefully you can convince Hope because you ain't convinced me. Anyway, let's go to Nipsey's.
Shout out to Martin and Gina.
Yeah, Nipsey's was a good place to go. That's when they
and Tommy.
It was a bar when
and
they had
Pam.
all their problems. They went to Nipsey's.
Okay. Point.
So let's go to
Looking
Nipsey's.
for a point.
We could,
Oh, there's a real place called Nipsey's in DC. I don't know where you're going.
we can go to the Martin Real World.
Oh, cool.
Let's go. Let's step into the DVD.
We are living, hey,
Single.
Let's go to that since we're going into world.
They don't have a bar.
Oh, they don't?
No, there was just like
At the house in Khadijah's kitchen.
And they was just
Get
drinking.
your ass out my kitchen. Dirty up
They
my
were just
glasses.
drinking coffee and Kool-Aid and shit and eating donuts and
Get out.
whatever
Literally.
Khadijah cooked.
Shout out to Kadua, or whatever his name is, for the Oscar nomination. Oscar nominations are very problematic. So we're proud of the guy who directed it for Get Out, for getting a nomination.
David Kaluuya. I didn't know what you said. I was like, what is that?
Seagram's Jr.
David Kaluuya.
Let's call.
David.
You're judging me and I feel so judged.
David Kaluuya.
What a great.
I don't think he gonna win. He should win. I'm rooting for everybody black. Again, for
I've
the
been
Oscars.
looking at reviews and they keep saying 3 billboards is going to win for all the things. So I'm just like,
I see it.
Let me find time to watch 3 billboards because I have no clue what they're talking about.
I've seen the trailers and I've seen reviews.
They said it was racially motivated and sympathizing. I'm like, there's no way you can convince me to sympathize with the KKK.
Convince Hope.
Because she can't convince me. So we should finish with your last call. Is it Beyonce? You look like you would have a last call with Beyonce. Are you toasting to Beachella? Because both of the Coachella weekends are sold out at this point. So,
my last call this week is to the in-person female superhero that is Laverne Cox.
oh yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm going to contain myself. Okay, come on.
Laverne Cox continues to snatch wigs, snatch titles, snatch roles, snatch awards,
Thighs.
snatch everything that you
Pumps.
want to give
Knees.
her. And if you don't want to give it, she's going to
Yes.
snatch it.
Highlighter.
Laverne Cox is here to stay
Boobs.
and here to make money
Navels.
and here to be pretty while she's doing it.
Yeah.
Laverne Cox is the very first,
Are you listening?
the very first trans person to cover the cover.
Cosmopolitan.
Cover to cover because there's like 2 covers of it.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Child, let me go
Cover
to
to cover of Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan is the whitest, youngest, most millennialist magazine ever. And for them to have crossed this threshold of liberalism to let a black transgender woman be the cover and, talk about everything she's going through, everything she's doing right now is absolutely groundbreaking. I don't so much applaud Cosmo because we were going to be bored with whatever you did anyway. So this excites people, it gets people to buy the magazine. So of course it was a great marketing move. But Laverne Cox for continuing to put her goddamn stiletto through these glass ceilings and say, I am here and you will respect me, you will revere me, you will put me on your covers, you will put me in your shows, and you're gonna put me in your movies. She is the voice that the trans community has wanted forever. She is eloquent, she is smart, she is decisive, she is the reason. She is the fucking... Is she learning from Beyonce? Is she studying under... She's got to be studying under Beyonce. She's got to be. So, Laverne Cox, you were my last call. And that's it.
Shout out to 132 years ago when Cosmo was first starting to circulate in 1886. And now in 2018, they had their first transgender cover model. So 132 years ago. And shout out to her because I feel like in this realm where we're right now on All Stars 3 debuting this Thursday, hello, watch party at my house. What will and what could Laverne Cox do for the trans industry 20, 30 years from now? Because right now, Laverne Cox is new. She's, I don't know her investability. But if she continues to play right and not act like Monique, which is, could she act like Monique and still get, I don't know. I'm not here for that. I am here for it. Just, Laverne, ease us through it. Because you're the first one. So what should we do to support you? In 132 years, Laverne Cox, the first transgender person to cover Cosmopolitan Magazine. Hats off to you. And what can we do to support you? Because Here for a Podcast is here. Oh my God. I got to go to the store tomorrow and buy a magazine. I just got to, because Laverne Cox, I love you. Laverne Cox, you've slayed. You've set the standard. Oh my God, I'm going to cry on the episode. We need to wrap this up because I'm about to start crying. So, I got to get to my bottom tears off the air.
Absolutely. And to wrap up, I would like for OnlyFans to...
OnlyFans?
Yes. OnlyFans to look at Netflix as inspiration, because there's some good content on OnlyFans, but I'm not paying all these girls $17
for webcam footage.
No.
You about to bring it right back. I was about to cry like, webcam footage.
Absolutely.
Girl, yo, Galaxy S7, no. I'm not paying. I got an iPhone 10.
But I need them to look to Netflix for inspiration.
I have an iPhone 10.
I will give you $9.99 a month for all of
I asked you this in person, in personal conversations, but for, what's his name was? De Niro? Nope.
Cash De
Niro to have his friend JD Blackstone having sex with his boyfriend.
JD Blackstone's his best friend. Kai Laverne.
Yep, Kai Laverne. So for Kai Laverne and Cash De Niro to have the bottom that they're associated with, JD Blackstone, to have sex with them for OnlyFans profile for $9.99 a month. Was that worth that, or should they have made Breed It Raw give them the money to...
No. Because Breed It Raw reluctantly gave JD Blackstone a deal. No shade.
And so Kim Kardashian now here like, she got me a lip kit deal. Khloe Kardashian was even grateful to Kylie for getting her a lip kit deal.
Yeah, no shade. So no.
I heard Courtney coming out with her own lip kit deal, non-associated.
#me too. They were gonna fuck anyway, because that's the type of
things that they involve in
relationship.
In Atlanta.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Atlanta. I'm not gonna drag Atlanta like that.
Millennial thoughts.
Has nothing to do with being a millennial or being in
Where's
Atlanta.
Wild Thoughts at? Wild Thoughts on the billboards?
No. But that's the type of, they're very open and they're able to share things.
They are. They do.
And I just bless them.
Thank you for listening to Airport Podcast. I don't even know. I'm so drunk.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say.
Please share this episode if you thought it was informative.
And please twerk.
Well,
upload an Instagram story of you twerking to this episode.
Oh.
Don't say no words. Just to do add Here for a Pod on your Instagram story. Why you twerk?
It's not even my birthday.
We will both watch and I will share. So how about that? Thank you for listening to Here for a Podcast. My name is Ed Ronald. The Jen.
Bless her.
My name is Ed Ronald Matters.
I am the Superman.
No, you're not.
There's only one.
CHEE.
Oh, I thought you were gonna help me spell
it. I don't know. I'm not a friend of
THESUPAMAN.
And
this is Here for a Podcast. Tune in next week. Bye.